Don't wait for the right time. Make it right by showing up.
Oftentimes, we put our kids' performance ahead of the person, if that makes sense. See, these kids don't really know any better. They do things to make us proud. And oftentimes we see them the most proud when they're having success athletically or whatever they're into. So then they start to think that their value is attached to their performance. And then that becomes a never-ending vicious cycle as they become adults and develop new relationships, as relationships become attached to performance and not the person. So essentially the things they do and the things other people do become more important than who they are and what they stand for. And that's not it. And this is something I'm very guilty of myself, but it's something I'm trying to be better at, is not determining my emotions or the things I say to my kids or to any kid really to be attached to their performance athletically. Like I'm all for cheering for you kids. You absolutely should. And you absolutely should criticize your kids too. But spend less time critiquing and criticizing and cheering for and, praising the success or the failure, and start, looking for how they handle the situation. Like, are they jerks when they succeed? Are they doing double sellies all the time? Are they doing, dances? Are they showing up the opponent consistently? And on the other hand, if they're striking out, are they pouting, crying, slamming the bats, looking to blame, ducking everything they can for accountability? We often see these kids whine and cry about strike three looking, but we don't remember that you swung at 2 bad pitches prior to that. But we only focus on the strike three looking. That was at 6 inches off the plate or whatever. 6 inches is a lot. It's very rarely is it 6 inches off the plate to be called a strike, but whatever. But really think about how often you attach your kids' performance to their worth, at least in their mind. You got to understand, they don't know any better, and they don't know better until we show better. So stop attaching your pride and your feelings and how you feel towards your kid to their performance, and put it more so on the person and how they handle these situations when they succeed and fail. That's what we should be correcting. Nobody gives a rat's ass about your kid's swing or, getting your hands through the ball or feeling the ground ball properly or learning how to shoot the jump shot the correct way. Like, I'm all for sports training, becoming the best athlete. Believe me, if you know me, you know that. I'm very critical athletically. But in the grand scheme of things, shitty swings hit home runs and shitty shots hit threes. But shitty people don't get the love they deserve, and they don't love the way they need to, because we've attached too much of love to performance and not the person. Thank God for every opportunity and everything in our lives. And I pray that you all find your purpose and find a way to share it with the world. Love wins every time, guys. Don't give up on yourselves or anyone else.